Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out your other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. We're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, the near future. We'll clarify that, and then we're going to clear that spread and get into your person's energy, your energy, the possible outcome, as well as the romance angels and the oracle cards. So I wanted to say a big thank you to everyone who's returning. Thank you for all of your support, likes, shares, comments, subscribes. And if you're new here, I hope you'll stay. All right, so let's get into your energy. This is for Capricorn. If I didn't say so, which I don't think I did, this is for the next 10 days. Okay, so in your recent past, we have the Justice card. In reverse, the Seven of Cups, the King of Swords. Then in your current energy, we have the Queen of Pentacles. In reverse, the Three of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. In the near future, we have the Four of Cups, the Hermit in reverse, and the Page of Swords. Your overall energy is the Two of Cups. So it feels like your energy is very focused on your partnerships, especially in the next 10 days, whether this is a romantic, friendships, relationships in your life in general. You may be just taking an overall look at everything and how things are moving forward, how they're developing or how they're falling away. It's just a primary focus. So let's see what's going on. In your recent past, we have the Justice in reverse, the Seven of Cups, and the King of Swords. So immediately there's a sense of confusion and a lack of clarity in a situation. So I'm going to say that this is about somebody else. The King of Swords is very truthful and full of integrity, very motivated. It's almost as if this is saying to have the confidence to move beyond something that is leaving you in a space of confusion. So the Justice in reverse just tells me that you don't feel balanced somewhere in your life. So taking a review, taking a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's almost like a balance sheet is what I want to say, of things that have been happening in your relationships, the things closest to you, and wanting to understand, having more clarity, not wanting to stay in a place of feeling either trapped or undecided or at all confused. So there needs to be clarity around those things. So your focus may be, or was in the past, about those specific things. All right, so we'll clarify that in just a second. We will get some clarity. Current energy, we've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse with the Three of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. So most definitely the Three of Swords in the middle of the reading is telling me there's some kind of heartbreak. Either you're dealing with a third-party situation or there's just a disappointment somewhere. It feels sort of imbalancing. In other words, it's thrown you off your game a little bit. The Ten of Pentacles is about stability within relationships. It's about happiness and joy and what you want to feel. And this particular situation has definitely not brought that to you. So whether you're making a final decision about what to do with this or not, I want to get clarifiers. I just feel like it's a sense of, it's sad. It feels sad, heartbroken. All right. So in the near future, we have the Four of Cups, the Hermit in reverse, and the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is very much about a new beginning. So having that little bit of clarity around wanting to move forward. I feel like with the Four of Cups, you were dealing with people in the past that weren't coming towards you correctly. In other words, they weren't offering everything. This could have been a disappointment within a work situation as well, where you didn't feel as though you had a clear, concise path moving forward. Now there's a sense of, okay, is this going to be fulfilling for me? You know, do I have everything I need to move forward? And I do think that you're going to find that you do. You actually have the clarity that you need. You have all the tools that you need. It's making that decision to move away from those things and those types of people who don't offer you the same kind of balance in a relationship. We talk about this often. It comes up pretty often in all the readings. But in this case, I see a really fresh, brand new start where it's like the energy just starts to flow and move, and you get out of that place of confusion, and it leads you into a brand new direction. All right, so let's get some clarifiers for the Justice in reverse and the Seven of Cups. This is for Capricorn. All right, so far we have Libra, Aries, Gemini, and Aquarius very strongly, and also there's a prominent Virgo energy. So we have the Two of Wands, the Five of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Cups. And then we have the Eight of Wands. So there's clearly no communication between you and someone. Now, the Knight of Cups with the Five of Wands, yeah, not swords, Five of Wands and the Two of Wands is saying there's a need to get past whatever there was that was creating any kind of either deception, arguing, fighting. It's just conflict. It feels like that's going away. This is a sense to me that you're moving towards your future, seeing things for what they are. You see the light at the end of the tunnel. So where there had been confusion, something came about. Either there's a new energy that's moving towards you. Maybe somebody who's very loving and passionate has shown up in your life, or just recently did, or at least is someone who exemplifies what it is that you want in the ideal relationship. So if you haven't met this person yet, I feel like their energy is definitely coming towards you. Whoever this is not someone who brings any kind of drama to your life. It's like they know what they want in the future, and they have clarity about that. They don't sit around and wait for things to happen. They just move forward. So this person may help you get the clarity that you need to pull away from that confusion that you've been feeling. All right, so let's clarify now the energy of the Seven of Cups with the King of Swords. All right, so we have the Ace of Cups, new beginning in love, the Moon, and the Tower card. Okay, and then of course the Lovers. Somehow, some way, no matter how often I shuffle this deck, the Lovers card seems to pop up. Now, this could be a huge surprise, or was a surprise to you. It's like somebody revealed to you that they have an interest in starting a new love. This is an opportunity in love. Things are shifting and changing. Whatever has to be pulled away from you, it does. And it may feel painful. Yes, sometimes the Tower can be, but at the same time, it could be a surprise, something unexpected with the Moon card. Those are typically things that have been hidden from you, and then they show up. It's like suddenly you're going to see clearly what it is that you want moving forward in a new love situation if you're single. Now, if you're in a relationship, this could be a huge shift where all of a sudden between the two of you, something came to light and you have a better understanding, and you get to have that fresh new start that you were hoping for. It's like an overflow of love. So all of this could have happened just recently in the past. All right, so let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Now, there may be some feelings of, questioning yourself. And sometimes we do that. If we have a heartbreak, or we go through a bad situation, or a third party especially, it starts to sort of chip away at our own feelings about us. Like, what was wrong with me? Was I not good enough? Now, most Capricorns are not like that. You guys know your worth. But in some cases, it does. We all have insecurities. And it could have popped up a little bit of that. Those things may have reared their ugly head, if you will. So we have the Magician, the Four of Pentacles, and the Strength card, which is beautiful energy, and then the Page of Cups in reverse. So being cautious about moving forward. Now, you could have been dealing with somebody who was just a little bit emotionally immature and didn't really know what they wanted. In this case, your energy is very much about not holding back anymore. You're not going to allow people who withhold their energy, or don't bring, who are selfish, or who don't give to the relationship the same way. You're having the strength to move beyond that type of thing and manifest what you really want in your life. I feel like you have a true belief in your ability to manifest. So good things are definitely happening because your strength is rebuilding. where in the past, if that confusion had been there, that can, throw us off course a little bit. But in this case, you have the strength to move beyond this heartbreak. And Spirit's really pressing you, saying, don't hold back. Don't hold back in moving forward. Don't hold back on manifesting what it is that you really want in your life. You have the ability. Just because something went awry, and I know it's easier said than done. I get that. I'm not saying that you shouldn't feel the feelings of what you went through. Absolutely. But you're so much more valuable than this, than any kind of third-party BS. You know what you want in a relationship. You want that stability, balance, true love, where two people bring the same thing to the table. The Ten of Cups is all about happiness and celebration within a relationship. So I think that's what your energy is really trying to say is, I'm here, I'm ready, I'm moving forward, I want to manifest from a place of openness. Okay, so let's clarify the Three of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles. This could have been a relationship that you actually thought was going to end up being your happiness. All right, so we've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Ten of Swords with the Empress, and then we have the Ten of Cups. So again, this feels like a situation where you thought this was going to be your happily ever after, but something felt like a betrayal. You are the Empress all the way around. You know your worth. You know what it is that you want on a spiritual level. You want to connect with somebody who's going to meet you that way, not just on a physical way, not just on, one area of life. We want every area. With the Four of Cups, you probably dealt with people who didn't fit all of those pieces into the puzzle. And that's where you have stressed and felt either betrayed or just done wrong. And like I said before, this could be in relationships within the family. It feels like the energy is going to be moving really quickly. So and then the Queen of Cups is showing up. So you being full of love, nurturing, always giving of yourself, knowing again that you have what it takes to be a good partner. So there's a lot of, I think this is internal conversations about where things didn't take off. Page of Pentacles. Again, I feel a very youthful energy, somebody who's not grounded, could have been, like I said, very immature, could be somebody who's having problems with money as well. And I think you just felt disappointment over and over again in that situation. But on the other side of it, you stay so beautiful, male or female, and grounded in your energy, and knowing that eventually your soul mate, if you will come to meet you. As long as you stay in this energy, that's when that comes into your life and mirrors you. And that's when you get your happiness, your Ten of Cups, your Ten of Pentacles. I mean, that's everything you could possibly ask for. Having walked away from emotional disappointments where things were not moving forward or victorious, and then justice comes in. So then you find the balance because you stay there in your worth, knowing who you are and what you have to offer someone. And this is also about trusting your intuition, getting out of your head and paying attention to those feelings. And then boom, somebody with structure and abundance and stability shows up in your life. So there is a new beginning for you. The opportunity is going to be there as you come out of that confusion from the past and you set your sights on what you want moving forward. This energy shows up, male or female. Now, normally I would say the narcissist card is this one card from this deck, but this person just feels very passionate. I don't sense that they have those tendencies at all. They feel very, very passionate. So they're going to move towards you, and they're going to move towards you quickly. I don't think they're going to be able to hold back. It feels like not an overly aggressive energy, just an energy of somebody who knows exactly what they want. So they may come in and kind of sweep you off your feet unexpectedly. And then just, the world's going to shift is what I want to say. All right, so let's clarify the Four of Cups with the Hermit in reverse. I just heard having faith that what you want will come towards you. And I think actually, I know that that's what I named your last video. what you want wants you, and that's so true. There we go, the Knight of Pentacles, that same energy of someone who's stable, the King of Swords, someone who doesn't reveal themselves right away, the Knight of Pentacles, but is very stable and sees you as someone who's beautiful and stable. And Ten of Wands, they don't bring any baggage with them. So whatever may have been stressing them in the past or you in the past is no longer. It's like this relieves the idea that relationships have to be difficult. So, like I said, the Knight of Pentacles, this is somebody who comes in, they have a grounded offer. Even though the King of Swords is in reverse, that's just clearing up the space for that person, your mental energy. So you may not be very open to it at first. It could actually surprise you quite a bit, but this is how this person views you. Balanced and stable yourself, very beautiful energy. Look at her. She's poised. She holds that bird with confidence. She knows who she is. This is also being stable at work. So things could be balancing out there. If you'd felt some kind of disappointment at work, all of a sudden things start to shift. And in the near future, you realize that this is the best place for you to be. Wherever you've shifted to, you're in a good, stable place. So I wouldn't worry too much about this King of Swords energy. This person may just not open themselves up right away, but they are definitely grounded and they have something to offer you. So let's go on to the Hermit in reverse with the Page of Swords. I just heard you may want to start working on something that you've been putting off. So if there's, oh look, the Knight of, or the King of Wands came out, and then the Three of Swords in reverse. I love that. And then the Hierophant in reverse with the World card. So this transformation that you're going through, which we are always going through, you're all on different timelines. So you're closing one cycle and opening up a new one. Some of you may be in the same place. Some it's just starting now. In this case, with the King of Wands, like I said, it's a very passionate energy, but this is someone who's not about playing games with the heart. They just aren't. The Hierophant in reverse, do I feel like it is someone that wants to marry right away? If you're into that or you're up for that type of energy, I'd say this person's cautious around that because they may have been hurt in a marriage if they were in one. That's for some of you. For a lot of you, maybe this person's never been married and they're just very passionate about making sure that they don't commit before they make certain that this is the right type of relationship. Now, the new opportunity that I feel that you need to focus on, this is something that I feel like has been on your mind for a while. It could be a passion project, but you have everything. You have the clarity. So this is that push that I talk about all the time in the readings about moving forward, taking that chance, because things will turn out the way that you want them to. You just have to take that step, have the confidence to move forward. So for whatever that is for you, it could be about starting a new project. It could be just wanting to change something, whether it be they just showed me the inside of a home, like you want to change your curtains, or you want to, I don't know, get new pillows for your sofa. That's what it feels like doing some kind of inside work to the house. All right, so as I said, this is someone who's very passionate. They're not interested in being in third-party situations. They want to move forward. They've probably dealt with something similar to what you've dealt with, so you have a good understanding. It's like a spiritual connection, which is what we hope for when we're working, doing tarot and listening to tarot readings. We really want something that's going to be deep and meaningful. All right, so I'm going to clear these, and we'll get into your person's energy, whoever's on your mind, your energy, and the possible outcome. All right, this is for Capricorn, Queen of Cups. Very nurturing and loving. All right, so tell me about Capricorn's person, their energy, and their persons. All right, so we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Two of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Sun in reverse. Then you are the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. The overall for that is the Death card. So this is definitely going through some kind of a transformation. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and I feel a lot of earth energy. So another Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. So the Ace of Cups in reverse for your person, they're having a difficult time moving forward. It seems like they're kind of undecided about what they want in a relationship. So the Eight of Cups, they seem to want to leave emotional, what is it, like baggage. Just they have a weight, or they had a weight of emotional issues in relationships that they had to leave behind, which I feel like they've done. There's a part of them that's just not in the place of knowing exactly what's going to make them happy. So they're a little confused, is what I'd say. They need to make a decision. They feel a little bit blinded, confused themselves, I would say. Let's see what your energy is. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Now this, for you, to me, says that where things were not working out, or where there was a situation where somebody wasn't coming towards you and it left you feeling a little bit like, ouch. The Wheel of Fortune's coming in saying that your energy is still, you're shifting and moving through this. Doesn't mean that things can't change, because I feel like this is going through a massive transformation. And then the Lover's card comes out right underneath that. So and then celebration. So this just needs some time. Your person has to work through some of their emotional issues before this can come together. And then there's the Three of Swords in reverse, which is great energy. So this love is going through a massive transformation. The Wheel of Fortune, to me, says that your optimism is probably going to pay off. Good things are coming. Right now, you may feel sort of shut off from them, whether it be emotionally or otherwise. And you just need either, God don't shoot me, if you want to wait for someone, this is having patience. Right now, I don't feel like you're really happy. It's got you in a place of uncertainty. So although there's not a lot of movement right now, I do think it's going through a transformation. So there's a Leo energy here as well, if I didn't mention that before. Let's get the romance angels and see what that has to say. Your person needs to make a decision. Plain and simple. You know, I know you guys don't want to leave it up to them, but it feels very much like they need to make a choice. All right. So we have finances and career, children, unrequited love, and romantic feelings. And then attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So finances and career, absolutely. Those could be things that could be a factor. Either your careers get in the way, you both are extremely busy, or somebody's not so balanced in their finances right now. Then we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. Many of you have kids, and that could be a factor as well. So not for everybody, just for some of you. Unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now, I have a hard time with this when it comes out with these other cards, because I don't think there's unrequited love. There's a question, I think, for your person about what direction to go in. And I know a lot of you are going to be like, screw them, I don't care, let them go from the past. But if you really love this person, then they need to work through some of their own emotions before they can figure it out. And if you love them enough to be patient for them, that's totally understandable. Right now, I just don't think they're sure. Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. So if this is a current relationship and you do have strong emotions and you know this person well enough to know, there could just be a distance in emotions. So the two of you probably do have very deep romantic feelings for each other. Let's see what the possible outcome is for you. Whatever it is, this is definitely going through a major transformation. Okay, so we have Ace of Cups in reverse, to clarify that, the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups in reverse, and the High Priestess, the Page of Pentacles. So right now, things are just not getting off the ground, or they don't feel like they're overflowing with the love that there needs to be. Doesn't mean it's not possible. The Three of Pentacles, again, you could feel like work situations, finances, or other things in your life are getting in the way. The Nine of Cups in reverse that's your wish fulfillment. So if it's not feeling that way now, you've got to trust your intuition. Now, the Page of Pentacles is telling me that somebody definitely wants this to keep going. It's like, is there a fresh start? Can we get this to a place where we feel fulfilled? It's important for both of you to feel that way. Is there a possibility with the Page of Pentacles? I'd say yes. So it just needs to go through that transformation. They need to let go of whatever they've been holding on to, wherever they're not feeling balanced in their life, and then things can start anew. All right, let's get the Lover's Oracle. This is for Capricorn. All right, so we have, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. And then we have, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Okay. All right, so we're going to get the Wisdom of the Oracle to close this out. A few messages from Spirit, please, for Capricorn. We have why, observer, clean it up, and never-ending story. And then we have community. All right, so the why card. Why do things have to go this way? Why do they have to go through major transformations? It's to find balance. That reduces to a 4. So right now you could be in your head a little bit about why can't this just work itself out? Observer. I feel like this is you with your life. Like I said, I feel like you're taking a step back and looking at everything, all of your relationships, including this, and observing it from a different perspective. Then we have clean it up is a 21, which reduces to 3. I always say this, if you've been here with me before, this is about mind, body, and spirit. Clean that up. Do the stuff that you need to do for you and make sure you're in a good place. And if that person comes around, fantastic. If that's the one you want to be with. Now, never-ending story, you could feel like that's what you're in, this never-ending story of, is this going to work? Is it going to happen? This is reduced to a 10, which is new beginnings. So if you're wanting to close one door, it doesn't mean that you have to shut it on the person. It just means that it has to go through the transformation that is necessary in order for this new beginning to happen. And I do strongly feel like there is a new beginning through all of this work that's being done. The energies feel maybe a little bit off, but that doesn't mean that it's not going in the right direction. Okay, my loves, I was going to stutter for a second. Thank you so much for all of your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. I appreciate you all so much. Again, the information for a personal reading is in the description box below. I hope this helped, and enjoy your next 10 days. I'll see you in the next reading. Lots of love. Take care.